777. Hello, hello, welcome to the channel. Hello. Remember, guys, to hit the like button, subscribe, and if you are inclined to leave a comment, I would appreciate that. All right, Sagittarius, let's find out what is happening here in your energy. Give me overall energy. What's the overall energy for Sagittarius today? Believe in the impossible. So the overall energy is believing in the impossible because a new start is coming. We have the new moon in Aquarius, I do believe. Nothing will come of a situation. So it seems like there's a few things that you guys need to be aware of. That beware of a situation that nothing will come about that situation. But Spirit is saying you guys believed in the impossible. So a new start will be coming your way if it hasn't already happened. So this is about you and your stability and your life and your dreams and your wishes, the hopes, your desires with the Star card, your desires of having a stable life, a comfortable life. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody that lives a very comfortable, luxurious life. Because it seems like you as a woman, dealing in a relationship with a woman who there's some news. That's why Spirit is saying there's going to be some news. A little birdie is going to tell you something about a new start. Yeah, bird perched, waiting for news, a letter or a package, something. You guys are going to hear about something, some good news. Taking a vacation. Some of you guys may take a vacation. If it's not, it can be physically or mentally relaxing. Okay, family matters. So there may have been somebody who nothing came of a situation when someone went on a vacation with someone. This is the Sagittarius energy. This is your card. This is about you using your intuition. Now, this may be somebody else too, guys. I said a lot of things I should not have said. Okay, there it is. This reading is about you as a woman. This person had dealings with a woman. Men, you know what to do. This woman was someone that there's some news that this person is learning about you. This is amazing. This person is learning how you are living your life and how life is unfolding for you for the good. There's going to be a new start that this person will find it very impossible to believe. This is someone who didn't trust that you would come out of a dark space. This is about you overcoming some situations that led you to be, for the average person, they would have been despondent. But for you, you had another perspective about things, right? The truth is, when you release someone from your life and you begin to stand on business and protect yourself from this person, after being in a toxic relationship with this person, your life got better. Your life got better. Now, this is for those that have left a connection. Also, for those that are in a connection, Spirit is telling you that the minute you leave this connection with somebody who really in their heart, in their mind, they have thoughts about what happened between you and them. This is a person that had this, what they call dissimulation, dissemination. So basically, that's somebody who had their thoughts and feelings in their mind, keeping it to themselves about you. It also says to me that some of you guys may have been in a connection with somebody, or when you were, there was a time where there was a lack of material gain for you. Maybe you guys lost a home, lost your job, you lost some sort of material something. Overall, you went through a cycle in your life. And even though you were in the Five of Pentacles, you were always the gift. You were always the quality. You were always the valuable person in the relationship. You were always the gem. Even though you were in the Five of Pentacles, this person didn't see you in a position being in the Queen of Pentacles. Or maybe it looks like you guys may have, it's almost like you had a period in your life where you were in the Queen of Pentacles and you fell off. Something happened. That happens to everybody. Somebody says this shit so on the money. Oh, thank you. Somebody sent me a message and just said this stuff was on point. I appreciate it. But it looks like the fact that you maintain a sense of hope and in your future, you were able to rejuvenate yourself. I'm telling y'all, some of you guys were you were in the Five of Pentacles in a toxic relationship. So this is like you must have needed some support or help, or, people go through tough times when you're in a relationship with somebody, and this person didn't see the value in you. So they were weighing you like you were goods and services. Whatever you could do for this person, then your value would go up. This is how this person viewed you guys. But see, now that life has changed and you see that the loss, and not a loss to you, but a loss to them, this person knows that you've abandoned the connection. Once you abandon this connection and you learned about the gifts that you had, so being in this connection helped you to elevate, to evolve, to change. Because sometimes there can be pressure put on you. Sometimes spirit will allow us to go through cycles that are heavy burdens. It seems like, say if you were a single parent and you were in this connection with this person, it appeared to be a burden maybe to be a single person, to raise children. And then someone releases you. But what happens is this person is somebody who now they're looking at how you were able to carry the load even without them. The fact that you were able to see yourself being able to leave a situation, realizing that there will always be prospects in the near future for you, that your life would change even after a separation, a divorce, something. You guys never gave up hope of seeing yourselves and your future being very bright with the Star card. You guys knew that you could do something different out of the situation for you. You knew that there would be a time where this seeming like the impossible would be possible. And that's why Spirit is saying a new start is coming, and it has already come for a lot of you guys. This is about Spirit saying to you, good job, well done. Because somebody was betting against you. Even when you were in a connection with this person, a lot of you guys was in a connection with someone where you needed their help. And to them, in their mind, in their thoughts, in their feelings, you were a burden that they were ready to release. Now that you guys have a new perspective of what has happened between you and this person. And it can be a lot of people. The reason why this person cut you off, here, they did, is because of this person here. See, there's two women here. You guys are here, and that's that person. This is a nasty, bitter bitch, right? Dealings in a relationships with a younger woman. Dealings in relationships with a refined woman. See, there's two women. Now, men, you take the energies and apply them as they apply to you. But either that person cut the person off. Now, I feel like this person felt you were a burden. Disappointments in some affair. So there was disappointment in this affair that this person had with this person. They were disappointed. Because the truth is, you were the diamond. You're the diamond. Remember, you're right there. You're the diamond. Yeah. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. And it keeps talking about you as the gift and how valuable you are. See, this person, if you live with this person, oh yeah, this person unloaded a connection to persevere, and you will overcome problems. You persevered to overcome the problem, which was that 9 of wands, 10 of wands in reverse. See, you unloaded this person when this person, either you left them or they left you. But I think this person, in their heart, in their mind, and in their spirit, this person hopped around to be with this other person. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. No, they didn't handle you well. See, they unloaded you, or you unloaded them. However it went, when it became between leaving a situation, this was something that this person is speechless about. They can't believe it. Because this sounds like somebody who tried to set you up for failure. So if you were in a situation with this person, this could be a family member. It could be a friend. It could be somebody that you needed support. You needed help. You needed support from whoever this person is. For somebody to be speechless and wordless, this is somebody who was hoping that you would never recover. But see, you have Capricorn energy, Sag. This person also has Capricorn energy in their chart, which means they're very devilish, very toxic. I was too focused on my career and my goals. I took you for granted and expected you to wait for me. Unfortunately, you knew you'll be waiting forever. Wait, that don't even make wait. Unfortunately, you knew you'll be waiting forever. I'm sorry, I never put you first. So that was them. Who knew? The way it's written is kind of weird. It's written wrong, but they're trying to say ultimately this person didn't think that you would wait for them forever. They thought you would, rather, but you left. You left a toxic relationship. It sounds like you guys jumped ship before they could unload on you. For some of you guys, you left this toxic relationship before they could do something to you first. Because this is a simple-minded motherfucker. Whoever this person is, male or female, I can tell the way they move. For them to be speechless, this is like somebody who was doing something on purpose to set you up so you would be in a 5 of Pentacles. So it's a situation where for some of you guys, this person, go look at the last 3 readings, guys, because my messages, they always tell a story one after the other. This can be a situation where this person may have abandoned you for somebody else. This is what their thoughts were. So if you and this person all of a sudden had some sort of disagreement, it was purposely orchestrated on their part. The devil in them made them do it because they said, I was too focused on my career and my goals. I took you for granted and expected you to wait for me. Unfortunately, I guess they're trying to say, oh, you knew. Okay. They're saying, unfortunately, it's not unfortunate for you, it's unfortunate for them. Okay, so this is everything I was saying. You left the situation. But for them to say, unfortunately, who knew that you weren't going to wait forever? No, that's just it. This is why they're surprised. They didn't know that you wouldn't wait forever. This person assumed you were going to sit there. I'm sorry, I never put you first. No, they didn't. But the entire time, you guys already had visions of what your plans to do. You're visionaries. So although this person thought that you being quiet or, going within, doing your own soul searching about who you were with and what was going on in your life, even though you were in a situation which you were in a setback, this person didn't know that you were always planning, because the hermit is a planner, a Virgo, somebody who's very analytical, very intelligent. Mercury rules Virgos, and Virgos are very intelligent. You guys have Virgo in your chart. Your son, you're a sad son, but you have Mercury. We all have it in our chart. Mercury is how you think and feel. So this person, for some reason, thought that you would be so silly to wait around for them. No, this is why they're speechless, because they weren't patient. It seems like you guys were in the Five of Pentacles and now you're in the Queen of Pentacles. See, this situation didn't last forever. You were in a situation where things were kind of you were on a rough spot in your life. It happens. This person was very toxic toward you while you were in this Five of Pentacles. But the entire time you were really a dime. You were the diamond. It's clearly saying it twice. You were the one that was of quality. You were the gift. You are the gift. You are a diamond in the rough. You were a diamond in the rough at the time you were in the Five of Pentacles. All along, you had visions of success, seeing yourself being where you wanted to be, having what you wanted to have, doing what you wanted to do. This person didn't know this. They were only focused on you being in the Five of Pentacles, never seeing that you were a stable, upstanding, social, no, because the person that they were with was a social climber. No, the Queen of Pentacles is somebody with high status and class and style. So this person didn't want to see that you were always somebody that was a wealth builder. They didn't see it. They saw you when you were down, and they used that as an excuse to move on like a grasshopper to someone else who they felt was more valuable on a vacation. So this person may have cut that person off while on vacation. Or maybe you cut this person off while you were on vacation. Who cut who off on vacation? So that's what happened right there. This person really didn't see and couldn't see your dream of ever coming out of a situation. Whoever this could be anybody that you guys, when you were in a situation where you were in lack, for lack of a better word, but somebody that needed some support, right? Because Sagittarius is, if you guys are on the lighter side, are probably some of the most positive thinking individuals who will try to see the goodness and the positive of every situation. That's why you are the visionary, because even when things were rough, you still found a way to see the value and learn from it and still come out of it like a diamond. See, this person, secret admirer, so they're watching you. There's a secret admirer, dealings in a relationship with a younger man. There may be somebody watching you, a secret admirer that's younger than you. But this person, yeah, they literally dropped you up because, listen, Spirit says you never look at yourself less than, because here you are again wearing the crown. Honor and respect will come to you because of who you are and what you bring. Good advice from a wise person, which was you as a hierophant, high priestess. That's who you are. Do you see how powerful you guys are? Do you understand that, Saggies? Now this dog is thinking of you from a distance. The same person who didn't see your value. But the entire time, you knew what you were going to do. Just because a person is in a situation doesn't mean they're going to always be in that situation. It's called living in a body and experiencing life challenges. That is what it was. It looks like a lot of you guys were in a challenging, you had a challenging time. And this person really didn't support you. But the best thing is your intuition was always on fleek. Always on fleek, even through toxicity and abuse. It finally dawned on me why I feel so drawn to you and why our connection is so intense and scary. I'm starting to understand my fears and my overwhelming emotions towards you. Their fears is because this person didn't believe you were going to come out of the hard time that you may have experienced. That was the fear. So this, it's almost like somebody saying, okay, you can stay with me for a month or 2 or even 3. And then they pull the rug from up under you and they say, well, you got to go now. But you already set. This is what makes you smart. You already knew how you were going to move. See, that person didn't see that you were too wise. Because again, you have too much power within you. You have too much to offer the world and for yourself to let somebody like this feel that they could pull rank on you. This person was trying to pull rank on you in your darkest times. And by using you in the 5 of Pentacles as an excuse to be abusive. And abuse can come in so many ways. This person could have easily allowed you to, yeah, they were trying to make you feel disharmony and out of balance when they returned to somebody else, when you were going through a cycle. So this could be a relative that you had to move on from one person to another. I mean, it could have been a cycle like that. But the entire time where you were possibly, some of you guys relocating, Spirit was always shining a light on you. You were always protected on your journey during the 5 of Pentacles. They were always there to fulfill your wishes for your future. So your challenge in your separation and the people that abandoning you during a time where you just one thing after another kept happening and you just kept moving. So there was a situation, it looks like, where you guys had to fulfill a situation that would be more stable for you. For some of you guys, you may have been without a home. Because the Five of Pentacles could be somebody who may be losing their home or losing their job or losing their money or needing to borrow something. It was about material stuff that was, you guys were in some situation and it was you. But when you were with people, it was toxic. Like, say if you were trying to get a job, maybe you had a job and you lost your job, and then you were able to get yourself back together because you're coming from the Five of Pentacles back into the Queen of Pentacles. So that says that you were always somebody stable, reliable, dependable, social, a businessman or a woman. You were always like that. People go through cycles in life. The challenge is those around you, when you need them the most, they really show their ugly heads. The real truth comes out when you go through situations with people. That's who you see, the real person. It's not when everything is going good for you and you got everything, your life is going great. You don't really know who people are until things happen. And Spirit took you guys through a journey so that you could awaken to see who the people around you truly were and are, who they are. Again, when life is going great and everything is perfect in your life, you don't really know the hearts or the minds of those around you. You really don't know them. I mean, this could be relatives, can be a lover, could be co-workers, could be close friends, could be neighbors, could be anybody that you had some connection to. All these people, the truth is, people get in your face and they smile and you think you know them. Even your own siblings. You don't really know people until you go through the fire. And when you go through the fire, you find out who truly people are and how they really feel about you. That's something Spirit had to show you, because I feel like your lives were very comfortable and cushy. This is what I'm saying. You guys had a cushy life. And sometimes Spirit has to shake shit up so you can understand who are around you. The snakes that are right around you, sitting in your face, looking at you every day. Snakes, people that you love, that you thought loved you, cared about your well-being. That also has to do with, Five of Pentacles has to do with your health too. Like, there were times for some of you guys, your health may have deteriorated or got poor. Maybe you got sick, anything. Maybe you and whoever these people were, this person saw that your life, or the people in your life, and I'll say the people, they saw your life in a situation where times were tough. And they really abandoned ship. Even if they were to help you, they abandoning you. They did. It wasn't like they stuck it out with you the entire time. People can have a way of manipulating people. Oh yeah, you can stay for a week and then you're out. How does that help you? Truly help you? Or if you need a position or work or something like that, say if you needed help with your money situation till you get back on your feet. Maybe there's people you know that have a higher position than you at the time, and these people could help you, but they were speechless. They didn't really give you the help that they could have given you. And then the ones that did help you, they really were very toxic, causing a lot of pain in your life while you were going through a painful time. How does that make any sense? But these are the lessons that you had to learn about people. So you guys learned that Spirit said, these people, I needed you to know who they were, because you would have never known had you not gone through something. Increasing in material wealth and spiritual growth. I just said that. Your spirituality and your money grew after your experience. That's what I'm saying. They're saying things or going to even grow even further for you because you're a unicorn. You're different. You came through the fire while these people were weeping, hoping, and wishing things as you go through a cycle, right? That things would never work out for you. I mean, these are people who you knew. Some of you guys, they could have been friends, childhood friends. They seen you go through so much. They watch you have to maybe relocate from place to place. All of that. Never losing focus on your journey and what and how you saw your life becoming. You always knew that you were going to get back to the place that you always were. Family sorrow. That's what I'm telling y'all. Some of these people were family members that really neglected you. Very cold and calculating people. So this was something that was never going to always remain that way, but it seems like the people that so-called help you, supported you, in quotations, were the ones that really were the ones that were trying to give you some advice, like you needed their advice. Maybe you didn't need their advice. Maybe you just needed support. And the advice that they were giving you, it didn't make sense to give it to you. Because a lot of you guys, with this Five of Pentacles, some of you guys were with children, with pets, or just whatever it was. Maybe some of you guys were being evicted. For some of you, it doesn't have to be everybody, but the Five of Pentacles is a card in which somebody is going through some very tough times. And again, everybody has to experience something in this body, or else you won't know your value. Because when you're so comfortable sitting on your throne, as you have done lifetime after lifetime, Spirit has to show you the other side of the coin, so that then you could be someone that would be more sensitive. For some of you guys, maybe you won't. Maybe it never even crossed your mind how others lived on the other side of the road. And it's not to say that you were being a snob, no, because you guys were always very nurturing. You always come out as the Queen of Cups. So it's not that you had a heart problem. When I mean heart problem, I mean like compassion wasn't your problem. It was never that. It's just that when you're in a body, you come to experience life all the way around. All the way around. No one gets past grief, pain, hurt, despair, distractions, conflicts. You're going to hit it. However you hit it, you're going to hit it. So it was just your turn. But it never took away from who you are. It never took away from who you are. You were always somebody that had a crown. You were always somebody that was the gift. You were always somebody that through your lineage, you were always somebody very special. So in past lives, a lot of you guys come from a certain bloodline. I'm telling you. So in this lifetime, Spirit, and you signed a contract, by the way. You signed a contract. As above, so below. So when you signed a contract, you came down here to experience the Five of Pentacles, because you already know what it's like to be in the Queen of Pentacles energy. You may not remember in your past life, but in this lifetime, a lot of you guys were and is in the Queen of Pentacles energy. And if you're not, you will be. So don't take this Five of Pentacles as a forever thing. No. That's why Spirit is needing you to know, for some of you guys, if you're going through this situation, nothing will come of it, because it's not the end of who you are. It's just a space and time. That's all it is. Because life is an illusion. So that's just what it is. Because they're always in abundance. So it's not anything that, again, you guys, you've always lived an opulent life. Always. So it was just your turn. But what Spirit needed you to see, that people was always jealous of you. There was always these people that maybe you guys thought that they really loved you. These people were always jealous of the fact that you were this boss, this lifetime and in many other lifetimes. So people don't like to see when you're happy. This is why these people are speechless and wordless, because you came out of the ashes as a phoenix. And that is what Spirit needed you to see, that all these people around you aren't really for you. Had someone told you that, you may not have believed it, especially, let's just say it was your own parents for some of you. You have karmic parents, you know, karmic siblings, karmic cousins, karmic friends, karmic co-workers, karmic neighbors, karmic lovers, karmic children. I mean, people are all around you wearing a mask. Not everybody, but a lot of people do. And they're not what you think and who they are. You don't always know the intentions and the minds of people that you grew up with, the people that were childhood friends, childhood lovers, seeing you go through cycles and still maintaining control of your life. That's why people were speechless. Yeah, that's what it is, Sag. So overall, oh, see, toxicity in the home. But the entire time, you never lost focus to realize that it was just a temporary situation. And people were waiting to hear if there would ever be good news for you again. That car, I've never seen that car before, the big ear. I've never seen that car before. So people are waiting to see if you would ever come out of the ashes. And you did. That's the reason, Sag. People were distraught that you recovered. So they were wishing on your downfall. And it didn't matter. See? As I stated, a lot of you guys thought these people, you would bet money on your siblings, on your parents, on your friends, on your lovers, on whoever that was around you in your life. You would bet that they would always be there for you. Spirit had to show you who these people were, because sometimes we're so stubborn, and as Sagittarius can be stubborn too. Reconsider. They want you to reconsider a connection with them, all of these people. So it appears that a lot of you Saggies have left the building and never looked back, especially with the Eight of Cups. You never look back. Because you saw that Spirit had other great opportunities for you. And that's something that what happens is when you sit on the throne for so long, you get comfortable. You always knew that there would be another opportunity for you to sit back on your throne and to receive and have the abundant life that you were born to have. It never left you. It was just an experience. See, people around you, they got joy out of seeing you go through that cycle. If you believe them, that you would never have the abundance and the opulent life that you always deserved and always had, then you would miss the opportunity to get that life back again. But Spirit says, no, it was all a lie. Because you guys, it was all a lie to believe what people were saying about you, for some of you guys. Now you're ready to put back on that crown. And see, now these people need your help. but it's unlikely that you will help them because there's something better. That's the reading, Sag. Thank you guys for stopping by. Remember to hit the like button. I see you guys have. I appreciate that. You know, that's funny. Yeah, this is a complete cycle. 37, 37, 37 in the chat and 37 likes. Incredible. That is a complete cycle. Beautiful. Bye.